thing I wanted to say is, when I was growing up, what I miss is my oil rigs. The only reason it got shut down is because, whale fat. And, anybody that's actually aspiring to make, gasoline understands you got to understand the bare core principles. And I was thinking, because I make, little fucking toy engines ever since I was a kid. Because my sister would steal the V8s that my dad wouldn't fucking buy, but he fucking would buy the metal cast toy engine. And my sister would steal it from me, and I would just make it out of out of tin cans, cut it up in cookie cutting sections. To where these days I'm buying it off an online website that didn't exist when I was a child. Literally, all these new websites and shit, and I know that the online forms are fucking like digitally crafted like bridges. If you were to think about it in an architectural standpoint, we were at like the premiere when YouTube came out of like a brand new bridge, period, at all. And that's what people don't understand, the concept of, the online. So I was thinking, because, people that actually do that understand that I make art and shit. But, if I were to make a vehicle at like, the Jackass style, or the BAM style, you would have to be under expect that this motherfucker is a drunkard that's fucking gonna try and give you his jewelry. Then you're gonna melt that shit down, because that's what you do. You melt fucking garbage down and you make engines out of it. And then you fucking sell it till they're fucking beating it half to death, and then they fucking get over it, and then something's moving up and down, combusting stuff, and taking the constant explosion, the constant displacement, which is why, that's how I basically came to it when I was building those little crap engines. And then the bare concept of how to make electricity and what really engines really are is just basically, I know how to make, electricity. I know how to compress gas or something that, burns like fire. Because that's legitimately all it is something that, goes boom. But, that was the point. And then Don, it's not the same one as my uncle because, that guy, honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. Seeing as, Don was on the fucking property under my grandpa, and, he's got the fucking same look with the jobble jobble shit. And the way I know of him is a completely different story. And then the effect of that in the first place. No, I don't. And you don't understand that a jobble jobble.